Hi, welcome to another video. In today's video, let's talk about how to revise for the upcoming PSLE examination. My name is Darren and I'm the English tutor from EnglishTuition.org. Now the first thing that you want to do is to consolidate all your materials. Go and dig up all your textbooks, your workbooks, your notes, your school files, etc. etc. The point is not to get yourself discouraged just by looking at the mountain of work that you have to revise. This is very good for you when you want to create a revision timetable, because now at least you know how much ground you have to cover. So obviously you know what's the next step, which is to create the revision timetable. Now I feel that this is a very useful skill for young students to develop, okay, because when they move on to secondary school and higher level learning, this important skill will stay with them all their life. Once you have found out how much materials you have to cover within your timetable itself, allocate time slots for each specific subjects. Now how much time you want to allocate for each subject depends very much on yourself. So if you think that you're weak in Chinese and you want to dedicate more time to revising your Chinese, then by all means put in more time slots to revise for that subject itself. So every student has got different strengths and weaknesses, so I'll leave it to you to make the decisions. Or if you're unsure of where to start, please get your parents involved, and hopefully they'll be able to help you with that. And when you're setting up your study sessions, make sure that you set a reasonable time frame for each study session. Do not set unrealistic time frames, right? Like, okay, I'm going to sit down for 3 hours, okay, just to study for English or for Chinese, and then after that I'll go play my video games. It's not going to work, because out of that 3 hours, maybe only the first 1 to 1.5 hours you would have full concentration. Then after that you will grow tired and your concentration drops. So you're effectively just sitting there thinking that you're studying, but you're actually not studying. So try to limit each particular study time slot to somewhere between 1 hour to 1.5 hours. And here's another tip for you. When you are setting up your revision timetable, don't just put in the work stuff, the study stuff. Okay, the revision timetable is your plan for the entire day, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now there are certain days when you want it to take a rest and you want to recharge your batteries, right? So within each day itself, for each week, make sure that you also include some fun stuff and some time for relaxation. So if you're going to play some sports with your family, then put it down. Friday, okay, this is family time. Okay, I'm supposed to play badminton, right, with my parents from 4 to 5 p.m. Then please put it down and block off that time slot, so that you don't put more study time slots into that. And the point of doing that is that so that students are more likely to stick to their revision timetable when there are fun stuff and recreational stuff within that timetable itself. What you want to do is to create a timetable that allows you to have a more balanced learning lifestyle. You don't want to be just sitting at the table studying and studying and studying, and that will lead to fatigue, and fatigue is not good for learning. And here are some language specific tips. Since there are no English textbooks, so effectively you have nothing to just take out and study, like Unit 1, Unit 2. So what you want to do is to take out all the studying materials that have been given to you during your English lessons. So that may include worksheets that are within your tuition files, notes from your tuition lessons, all your study materials, right? And study your spelling list, revise your tenses, that's very important, right? And revise your question answering techniques, which is especially important for the comprehension section. And the last tip I have for you, if you manage to finish your revision early, don't just sit around and do nothing, right? Just go back and run through the revision one more time. You may be surprised to learn that just because you have finished one round of revision, the second round will complete much faster, because you're already very familiar with the content and with what you have just studied. And this will keep all the knowledge very fresh in your brain. And if you have more time, just go through second time, third time, and the more cycles you manage to go through your content, the more likely that you're going to remember the stuff that you studied, right? So to sum up this video, create a timetable, and the important thing is stick with it, right? If you're not going to stick with it, then what is the point of having a timetable in the first place? So that's all I have to say in this video. Hope you find the content useful. Okay, if you like to see more videos like this one, subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on my Facebook page. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.